get back to my regular. All right. All right, we back up in here. This is an audio test. Of sorts. This stream today. Yep, it's a bit of an audio test. I wanted to see if the little fuzzy thing here, if it helps out with the audio. I hope every one of y'all are doing well today. Oh my God. If you're gonna blow the red light, move your fucking car. Come on. Come on, guy. Move, 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 move. Thanks for putting on your turn signal super duper late for no reason. Man. All right, so, phone falling. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, move your vehicle. Press the gas. Press the accelerator. I mean, come on. I missed out on the New York Auto Show, so that's not great. I really should have taken advantage of that. The ladies wanted to go, and I guess we just had other things to do. But I really wish we did go. I think I'm gonna fix. Oh my God, what are you doing? Golly. Let me move my car and then the turn signal second, because that's safe. Goodness fucking gracious. Got my fucking car beeping at me like I'm doing something wrong. It's like, no, there's an idiot in front of me. Please excuse me, BMW. There's an idiot-ass cab driver doing idiot shit. Okay. All right. Make your move, guy. Make your move. Is that Sunny? Is that Sunny? Shout out to Louis Rossman, as always. And shout out to Sunny. I'll get to comments in a second. Yo, you're not cold? I don't really feel cold. I don't really feel cold. Nah, and it's weird. Like, I hate this weather. Like, I really, really, really hate this weather. This is not a bad question. Pro-choice or pro-life? I am pro-personal responsibility and accountability. That's what I am. And people could take that however they want it. While people are asking whether or not the unborn should not be given the chance to live or not, I'm arguing for personal responsibility. Why can you not police your bodily fluids? What is so difficult about policing your own bodily fluids? So I'm pro accountability and pro smart choices. I will be 39 not too long from now, and I can tell you that I have never gotten a single woman pregnant. And I have been physical with, I think, 14 different women since I lost my virginity shortly before I turned 19 years old. So I've got about 20 years of sexual experience, not a single pregnancy caused. So I think that people are asking the wrong question. Please. Come on, guy. No turn signal, no merging. Like, guy, you can be smarter than that. Now I'm going to miss this light. I think he just didn't look. I think he just pulled off and didn't look. Yeah. You know, I hear a lot of people, you know, with the argument, and I see the argument for both sides. But I do believe that the people who are on the pro-choice side, a lot of them don't want to admit that men do not have reproductive rights. Males in this country, in the United States of America, do not have reproductive rights. They even have it as law in our country that a young man who has been EPAR'd by a woman underage, even though she will have been found to have been, you know, an EPARist, he is still on the hook for child support if that EPAR results in a pregnancy. So he can be 11, 12 years old and, you know, have an older woman take advantage of him. And if a baby comes from that, he will be ordered to pay child support. So that's really all you need to know about, you know, where we are in this country when it comes to, thank you, sir. You where we are in this world when it comes to the double standards and the inequalities that we choose to accept as good or okay, and the ones that we don't. I don't think I want to go through Fifth Avenue, so what I'll do is I'm going to take 7th Avenue today. That's what I'm going to do. It is good to see you, Sonny. It really is. I don't see you very often. I'm pro-abortion until we address the child support. I can't even be mad at you. I can't even be mad at you for that. But again, men also don't have the option to say, "Hey, I led to the creation of this offspring, whatever you want to call the offspring. Nope. He has no rights. He has no say so whatsoever. But then again, then there's the other side where it's just like all of these people that are so pro termination. It's like, well, what if, considering what you've had the opportunity to experience as a human being who is alive, would you want to be terminated early? But would you want that to have been your fate? Knowing what you know now, experiencing what you have experienced, would you be campaigning for you not to exist? And if anybody thinks that is not a difficult question to answer, you're fucking lying. That is a hard question to answer, no matter where you are on the issue. So, I just want there to yes, I understand that there's a human interest element, and there's a what if this and what if that. Even though the what ifs are the vast minority of the situations. You want to make concessions for certain, serious situations. All right, whatever. I'm not going to argue with that. But I think that you would be lying if you think that you would protest and parade for your right to never exist, knowing what you know today. So, I think people have made it a rights issue, and they have not had the self-accountability, the responsibility, and they haven't had that cute Asian girl just fucking did a double take at this car. She just hopped out of a BMW herself. That's how you know you made the right decision in cars. That's how you know. And she was cute. She's not hot. She's cute. I wouldn't have taken a double take, but I would have taken an extended a consumption of that. And Fastball said, how about we stop pretending consequences are not real? The phrase, I didn't mean to, has no bearing. Act equals outcome. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, I'm going to hold you to this because this is episode 62. So that means sometime next week, Sonny, I'm holding you to that. And that means you now have to get my phone number from Lewis. You opened your mouth. Now you gotta put your money where your mouth is, sir. Get my number from Lewis and make sure that you are available. Now remember, he put this in writing, so legally. Nah, seriously, Sonny, get my number from Lewis, and we're gonna do this. I'll make sure the gas tank is full. I think you have, you also have a Mercedes-Benz, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, you have like a Tesla Model X or some shit. And I think I'm going to get a good parking spot. Let's go. And there's a G-Wagon here. Oh, this is the same G-Wagon that was here last week. Yeah, same G-Wagon that was here last week with the diplomatic plates. Oh, yeah, you had the Model X. Yeah, I know it was one of the two. I know you had either a car that I have or that Lewis has. And you've got Lewis's thing. We make sure. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and chill with you guys for a little bit until my client comes through in about 20 minutes. What a threat! Ride around in a beautiful car. Oh no! Whoa! Poor Sonny. Sonny has free lifetime supercharging. Oh shit! Okay. Yeah. That's. Oh yeah. Then that means that you must have gotten your Tesla what over 5 years ago? Because I know that they no longer offer free supercharging anymore. 2018, yeah. So yeah, was that not like the last year that they offered free supercharging? If I'm not mistaken, I think that was the last year. Oh, guys, please let me know. What do you guys think of the audio? Because you know, I really liking this. I'm really liking this. This microphone. I'm thinking that maybe it might be a little bit too loud. Yeah, McFadful was in yesterday's stream when we went to pick up Mrs. Evil from her completing the Brooklyn Marathon yesterday. Shout out to Mrs. Evil. She didn't go to her second job today. She was like, yo, my feet are messed up. And I'm like, yo, yeah, that I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at all. Yeah, so yeah, good. The audio is decent. So that's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I know that I can't take the what is it, the Hugh Carey tunnel. It's a tunnel that has a toll, but you can go, you can go straight from the west side of Manhattan down to the south of Manhattan, straight into the west side of Brooklyn without dealing with all the other stuff. So, you know, it does, you know, cost money, but you know, you might save money in terms of time, sanity preserved, and gas, you know, instead of going the conventional ways. But you know, you don't need to use that tunnel if you don't need to use that tunnel if you know, traffic isn't bad. So there is no cellular signal in that tunnel, and we found out the hard way in yesterday's live stream. But thanks for reporting in on the audio. Again, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what the best I'm going to put it to +3 decibels, what the best settings are, and hope that, you know, it works well long term. And it's great. This I think I showed you guys before, but you know, DJI has a new mic system, and I really do believe that it is. I like it. Oh yeah, see, Sunny is yep, yep. So I'm definitely trying this out because he said I'm too cheap to get. You got a Model X. What are you talking about? You cheap? You got a Model X. You got gull wing doors. But yeah, it's the new DJI mic, and I haven't done like any firmware, but I can tell you that a lot of people like this mic, and I tried to buy it from the DJI website, and they wanted to ship the microphone out on May 28th. So when I saw that they were available at Best Buy, I canceled that order from DJI. But then I was quoted as the microphone shipping out on May 6th from Best Buy. And like, as soon as I ordered it, it went to sold out. I saw it go back on sale and sold out like 2 or 3 times. But, you know, they said ship out by May 6th. Obviously, you see, I've had it for a few days now. And the great thing is it comes with 2 microphones. Sunny will be wearing one of them for episode 69. So you can have, you know, you can do interviews with it and all that. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited to do more content, both in the studio, but also on the road. And so, I have 2 microphones. I've got 2 seats. You know, it works out. It works out really nicely. So, yeah. And Sonny, I'm serious. I definitely want. Make sure you get my number from Lewis. And we'll do. I'll do like an episode 69. And we'll go driving. Wherever, upstate New York, towards Long Island, whatever. Whatever will you talk about? I'm pretty sure that that Sonny wants to know where we're aligned and on certain subjects and where we're not, or maybe we're just gonna have fun and ride around and laugh and joke. Because I don't know Sonny that well. I just know that Lewis trusts him, so I trust him because Lewis trusts him. Where am I driving to right now? Actually, I'm sitting outside a gym where I train my clients at, not far from Lewis's store, by the way. I'm probably where I'm at. I'm probably a half a mile away from where Lewis is. Half a mile? Yeah, I'm about a half a mile away from where Lewis is right now. I'm at the gym where I used to train Lewis regularly. One day he might return to training. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But I'm basically waiting for a client to come out. To come over. She should be here in about 14 minutes. She likes to get here about 1 minute before start time. And then I'll be right back on the road. But I wanted to test out the audio on this microphone. It actually took a while for me to find a workaround to be able to stream on StreamYard on Safari with the external microphone. That took a bit of doing. So I found, the bypass settings, and, I just want to be sure that it works well. The mounting point, the mounting solution that I have, I think that I'm going to change it, or I'm going to adjust it, because even though the receiver is very light, it does upset the balance. So, whenever something hits, whenever I go over a road imperfection, you'll see that it does this. And then I have to keep pushing it. So I'm going to try something that's a little bit stronger magnetically to see if I can keep it from sliding as much. So I'm just sitting here chilling right now. And then I'll be training this client and then hopping right back in the car and going home. I was thinking about squatting since I'm already here. I was thinking about getting my squat on, but I have to deadlift tomorrow, and I don't want to kill myself on Monday night to just come back here on Thursday morning and try to deadlift. So I'm going to do the responsible thing and not squat today. I'll do the deadlift in the morning. She couldn't help herself. She didn't want to look, but yeah, she wanted to. She didn't want to, but she wanted to, and she did, and she got caught looking. And it's really, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I just find it funny that whenever I see women around the street, they act like guys who don't want to get caught looking at a girl's ass when she walks by. Like, they want to get a glimpse, but they don't want to make it obvious that that's what they're looking at. But I think there's a little bit too much on the demonizing of women for being attracted to men that have resources or appear to have resources. Those are two different things, by the way. They say, oh, you're a gold digger. No, she's doing what she's supposed to do. She's following her human instinct. So, I don't really agree with. Gold diggers that are objectively unattractive, I will roast those, but only because of the irony, not because they're not supposed to want resources. They are supposed to want resources. How much do I deadlift? Currently, I'm in the 300 range right now. Because I'm still working out some issues with some discomfort in my lumbar spine. So I have a band of discomfort that just goes across my lower back. And, I had to actually stop lifting altogether in December. And it took me a long time to try to recover from that. So now I'm working around the 300 range. But I'm starting to get back to my old ways, so I should be back to 400. I had gotten back to 405 in late November 2021. I had just gotten back to 400 pounds, and then I lost it, but I'll get it back. Yeah, got them breaking their neck. You already know Simplistics. I've known Simplistics a long, long time. I think this year makes 15 years. Me and the Simplistics being, really good friends. Yep, it's this time of the year too. Yep, almost exactly 15 years. So, shout out to the Simplistics. Yeah. Is there a specific benefit to a high deadlift? Well, your strength capacity would be pretty high. Your ability to integrate all of the components of your posterior kinetic chain. So, I'll say that What a lot of people don't understand about lifting, and this is something that I've been really kind of drilling to my clients. You're never trying to move the weight. I know that it sounds weird to say that, but that is not the point. The point is not to move the weight. The point of the weight is to see if you can still perform movement while having something resist your ability to create that motion. So the deadlift is just something that is supposed to test your ability to go from triple flexion to triple extension. Can you still go from triple flexion to triple extension when you've got the resistance working against you to do so? How do I feel about steroid use? I am anti-steroids. I am anti-steroid the same way I am anti-Brazilian butt lift. I believe that if you want to achieve something in this life, you should earn it. And I mean earn it all the way. Now, in the defense of people who do use steroids, you don't inject steroids and then just inject steroids and then have a great physique. What the steroids allow you to do is to ignore pain, to create ATP a little bit quicker, to recover it quicker. So that means your endurance is extended. Your endurance in an anaerobic environment becomes extended. And as soon as I mention BBL, a chick with a really bad BBL walked by, and she thinks that everybody thinks that she's like super hot, and it's just like, no. You look like a cartoon character. Like, no one's interested. And it's so obvious that your ass is fake. And I think that with a lot of these women, they don't understand that what they're telling us men is, hey, guy, I don't really think that I'm attractive enough the way that I am. Me being who I am, I'm not good enough. So I'm going to do all of these things to take shortcuts so that you think that I'm good enough, because I don't think I'm good enough. And what that shows me is low self-esteem. And if you've got low self-esteem, and believe me, I have a lot of experience trying to, fix girls, when I was younger. If a woman is not confident in who she is, I don't give a fuck what she looks like. I don't care about how hot she is. I don't care how great she promises the sloppy toppy will be. If I, whip out my big swingy thingy. Shout out to Mrs. Eva for coining that term. I don't care if she wants to give me the sloppiest of the toppy on my big swingy thingy. If it appears that she doesn't have high self-esteem, if she doesn't have faith in herself, I'm uninterested. Yeah, sometimes a woman's ass falls out of the pants, but I give them a pass on that. The jeans that you wear. But again, if you're painting on your pants, then you're telling me that, that's the most that you have to offer me. And, if we were going to have a casual sexual fling, then I guess that's okay. But if you want anything more from me than just me inserting my big swingy thingy, you're not going to get that from me. And I think that a lot of men do have that approach, but they may not have articulated that to themselves. But anyways, as far as steroid use is concerned, I'm just not a fan. It really fucks up your endocrine system. Your body stops producing testosterone when you inject steroids or exogenous testosterone. And I think that you can get, 75 to 85% of whatever you can attain on steroids. You can get it just by doing the hard work. And the thing is, if you talk to a lot of women don't like the roided up look. They also don't like the extra quick temper and the mood swings that comes with fucking with steroids. I just, you know, I mean, when I see that a guy is taking anabolic steroids, I know he has bigorexia. He's got body dysmorphia, and I think that is sad. I think that, I just think that it's just not great. The exception to that rule are professional bodybuilders that make money with their bodies. And that's kind of also where I have issues with professional sports. You know, using steroids in professional sports is cheating. But the thing is that, you know, you do get an unfair advantage, but in life, you know, there is a massive trade-off. And should we bar athletes from cutting their lives short on the back end if they want to, you know, be the best today? I think that that's a real question. I think that's a real question that should not be laughed off. You know, if somebody is willing to shave off 10 to 30 years off the back end of their life so that they can win a bodybuilding contest, if they're willing to make that trade-off, should they be allowed to? And then again, you know, if, you know, is it fair to the other guys who are doing it naturally? Yep, we basically said the same thing at the same time, McFatful. We definitely did. So I think that these are really interesting questions overall. Yeah, it's really hard for me to dispute this, but I do think that we need to draw a line in the sand somewhere. We need to draw a line in the sand somewhere because, you know, now you have biological males thinking that it's cool to compete in physical sports with females. You know, do you think Fallon Fox should be able to go into a cage and break the faces of biological women? If you think that's okay, then I'd have to respect your view that, you know, using anabolic steroids in sports where other athletes aren't, then I'd have to respect your position on it. But if you don't think that biological males should be competing against females in athletics that involve, you know, strength, speed, you know, lung capacity, et cetera, if you don't think that's fair, then I think that we'd probably have to say that steroid use should also remain outlawed. Now, this is a hot take. Until women admit men are better, but the thing is, you're seeing it now. If you go to the Talking Shit podcast, my co-host Captain Paul did a video talking about how Leah Thomas is a real problem for female athletics, and you know, we only have 215 subscribers on our channel, and at the time he made the video, we only had about 173 subscribers on our channel. But that video is getting close to 8,000 views for a channel that only has, that at the time that the video was made, and we get more and more views every week that goes by since he posted a video to our channel. A lot of women are very, very upset. A lot of women are very upset with the way that things are going. But the thing is, these things need to happen in order to do some real course correction. We're not going to get back to a reasonable. We're not going to get back to reasonable discourse in society until things get real unreasonable first, because human beings, for whatever reason, we don't do balance very well at all. We go from one end of ridiculous to the other end of ridiculous. And so I think that we're going to have to just have to let this play out. We're going to have to let this play out. And, if there is some combat and some combat sport, and some guy says, I'm a woman today, and then, they sign the contract and he takes her life, I think you will then start seeing the tides change on that. I do think that you should always do whatever for yourself and not worry about others' opinions to feel secure in yourself. Saying anyone is better just hurts feelings. Facts do not care about your feelings. Women only care about their feelings, so But, I will say, and this is one of the reasons why we created TSP, I think that it is unfair to say women, say this and women say that. No. You're only hearing the loud minority. And there are a lot of men out there that believe that most women are just out to use them and that women don't care. And I will say that, women are not, instinctually, built to care about men's issues. We are a means to an end, survival, from an instinctual standpoint. But I don't believe that women en masse believe that this stuff is okay. And here comes the client. Here comes the client. She's here. Do you need a Gatorade? Okay. All right.
Let's get it.
You ready to deadlift?
Yeah.
Why'd you look at the ground when you said it?
What is that?
And then you looked away again.
Because I want to get home and eat my dinner and go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, start warming up for deadlift. I'll be there in about 45 seconds. All right. So, I think that one of the things that we seek to do with the Talking Shit podcast is that we want to draw attention to the women who do love and respect men and what men mean to the conveniences that they enjoy on a day-to-day basis. And I think that there are more women that respect men than don't. And so I try to stay away from the red pill community talking points that, women are just out to divorce you and take half your stuff. Women are just out there to make false accusations. It's still the overwhelming minority. It's just that we have paid too much attention to the women who deserve zero attention. Sonny, ask me this question again after you get my number from Lewis. But, I gotta go take care of the lady right now because that's where I make my bread and butter. I still need about 140 subscribers on this channel so I can monetize it again. And until I'm able to monetize this channel, I have to go in there and make some real money. So much love and respect to y'all. Sonny, I'm holding you to that episode 69 cruising. I'm holding you to that. All right. So make sure you get my number from Lewis. I'll answer all your questions at that time. For now, I am going to get the fuck up out of here and go take care of this lovely young lady. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.